yung time na na-in-love siya, guys. Ang lakas niyang magbigay ng bonus, So, that's that. I'm getting a lot of questions like paano maging VA, and I think the best answer to this is ikwento ko na lang sa inyo yung naging job description ko, how I got in, the tools na ginagamit namin. But for starters, yes, kailangan na meron kang laptop or PC for this dahil mas mabilis, mas madali. Eventually, kung magaling ka na, you can do some tasks sa cellphone mo. Pero if you're starting out, mas maganda talagang may computer or laptop because it makes things a lot easier. Lalo na pag kinuwento ko na sa inyo yung mga things na ginawa ko for my boss. Just a quick overview, VA, virtual assistant. Marami po yung klase ng VA, but what I did before was I was a virtual assistant for a client who's doing real estate. Sell, buy, property management. Maraming klaseng VA, guys, pero I'm just gonna talk about my job description dati. And I started sa kanya part-time, 4 hours. And I was 20, kasi yun, matagal na yun 3.5. And then eventually, after a couple of years, naging $6, tapos lumaki din yung aking bonus. Hindi na ako naghanap ng ibang client because I appreciated and I treasured that job so much that I wanted to be effective. Kasi andali naman talaga magkaroon ng maraming jobs, maraming clients, but sometimes it's not about the pay. It's about the satisfaction you get personally from being good or effective sa ginagawa mo. Okay, so ano ba yung ginawa? How I found it, alright? Honest experience lang and kung meron ako nakalimutan magitin at gusto nyong idagdag, just put it in the comment section below. I was referred. Okay? Because yung asawa ko was already a VA or virtual assistant for a client who has a brokerage naman. Yung brokerage kasi is a company that holds the licenses of real estate agents sa US. One of the agents, real estate agents, under that brokerage, asked my husband kung may marirefer daw siya na maging VA. I was referred. Kaya guys, kung may mga friends kayo na nag-VA, keep in touch. Kasi baka ma-refer ka nila sa mga clients nila or someone that their clients know. And yes, because US po yung client ko, kailangan mag-English. Hindi mo kailangan nagayahin yung accent nila. My client was based in Minnesota. And Minnesota is like, marami po, it's a mix of different, mga lahi. So, they're used to different accents. Dapat yung accent mo is just neutral na nakakapag-communicate ka in English. Kailangan talagang mag-English, okay? Reading, writing, comprehension skills, communication skills, dapat talaga kailangan yun. In-interview ako, I was asked kung ano yung kaya kong gawin. Yung mga questions na tanong sa akin, magaling daw ba ako mag-social media? Of course. And magaling daw ako gumawa ng mga marketing, ng mga artwork, social media posts, and I said yes. Pinable daw, I also said yes because eventually I was doing paperwork. Like nagpapapirma ng documents, nagre-receive ng instruction. But anyways, later na yan. Do I know a bit of accounting? Yes, dahil my business management, accountancy background ako. Kasi hindi mo naman kailangan na magaling ka lahat kasi dapat tuturuan ka naman. So what's important is you are trainable. So sabi niya, okay ka ba sa $3.50 and 4 hours? Sabi ko, okay, sure. Okay yan sa akin. Back then, malaki na yun. First, everything was like challenge. Kasi syempre, everything's new, di ba? Every day, I just treated each and every day as a learning experience. Ganito kasi yan. Yung mga real estate agents, their main transactions are, they're gonna mag-sell, they're gonna represent the seller of the property, buy, they're gonna represent the buyers of the property, or property management, yung mga rental property, sila yung nagmamanage niyan. As an assistant, so bali para ka talagang a secretary. Every transaction kasi, mapabuy or sell man, meron niyang stages or phases or stages. For every stage ng transaction, meron kang mga dapat gawin. But don't worry guys, kasi usually pag magaling si client, they will provide the tools to make everything easier. So look this up. Meron kaming ginagamit na tinatawag na Brokerment, which is a document management tool na yung mga paperwork, doon na minamanage. Pwede rin siyang, alam niyo yung DocuSign, yung nagpapapirma ng documents. And then meron kaming a folio which keeps track of all the properties na minamanage, rental properties. And when you need to communicate with the tenants, it makes things a lot easier. So look that up. Gusto yung magka-idea. Folio or Brokerment. And meron din siyang website for advertising or telling people about the team kasi meron siyang team. So, yung client ko, meron siyang team of 10 agents. I think usually 10 agents, people come and go, pero may 10 agents siya. So, there were 10 people, including my boss, who would call or email and sasabihin, ay, may binibenta kaming property or may buyer kami or naghahanap kami ng property. Or usually, kapag may binibenta silang property, they will call, hey, can you make an ad? Oh, sige, di ba? Buti na nga dati kasi may Canva na, no? So, can you make an ad or a Facebook announcement na we're selling this property, ganito yung details, ganito yung price. Kasi when you advertise that sa social media, it attracts, potential buyers, yung ganon. Like I said, for every transaction, there are stages. There's paperwork. So, I get instructions from my client kung ano yung gagawin. Tatawag sila, they will give me instructions. Kasi dun sa Brokerment or sa Folio, there are templates. So, don't worry, hindi ka magsusulat ng buong document ng mano-mano kasi meron ng templates. All you just need to do is tama yung information, if you fill in mo dun, tapos ipapadala mo yung document, papipirmahan mo, pag napirmahan na, you're gonna. So, I started very, very simple, like designing stuff for social media, managing their social media. I had to create a different social media account, different account na kunyari, based din ako dun. And then, yung website nila, I was providing the content, updating the website. And then, dati, dahil hindi ko pa naman alam yung ins and outs talaga ng mga transactions nila, I just needed to collect documents to make sure na bago mag-close yung transaction, bago matapos yung bentahan, bago mag-close na sold na yung property, dapat kompleto na yung paperwork. So I had to may checklist naman. I was checking the paperwork kung kompleto, kung may kulang, communicate agad. So you have to be alert kasi kailangan mo mag-communicate. Eventually, nung dumadami yung aking nagagawa, dahil alam ko na kung ano yung ginagawa ko, nagdagdag ako ng hours. And I always made it a point na tapusin lahat ng dapat kong gawin within 4 hours or 8 hours kasi ayoko mag-overtime. The pay is good, pero yung importante dito is work-life balance. Imagine puyat ka kasi. Super bait naman ni boss na I just wanted to be effective sa trabaho ko. And because of that, palagi siyang nagpapabonus na minsan nabibigla na lang ako. Like sometimes in a month, would give extra if ang dami niyang transactions. Bigla lang siya nang bibigay extra na 25K before, pero hindi ko yun ina-expect. Typically, every time somebody sold or closed a property sa team, meron akong $25. Okay? Yun, that was my rate. And yung mga pa-extra-extra na nang surprise na lang siya, especially nung time na na-in-love siya, guys. Ang lakas niyang magbigay ng bonus, So, that's that. Pahalagahan niyo yung client niyo pag meron kayong client. Everything that you need will be provided. So, you just need to make sure na mabilis kang mag-catch up and trainable ka. Because kung marunong ka mag-follow ng instructions, you'll get the hang of it. So, that's how I became a VA. And for those naman na walang kakilala, pwede ka naman mag-apply sa mga sites like myoutdesk.com kasi pwede yung VA, pwede yung newbie. Like I said, there are different types of VA. Merong appointment setter, call, set appointments. Meron ding mga data entry, yung ganon. And meron ding mga bookkeeping. Pero don't worry guys, hindi ka mag-yellow pad or worksheet niyan na meron kasi silang mga tools, okay? And tuturuan ka naman para gamitin yung tools. Yes, kailangan internet connection. You need to show up. Kailangan for this, especially if you're starting out, you need to have a laptop or computer. And some clients would require na maglagay ng tracker until such time na naka-establish kayo ng trust and relationship na kung saan pinagkakatiwalaan ka niya. And you're always available kung kailangan. Of course, set boundaries. You don't have to be unless nasa dispatch ka or yung sa mga nag-handle ng emergency calls. Pero you don't have to work overtime if you don't have to work Saturdays and Sundays if you don't want to. Communicate with your client, establish boundaries, earn that respect, and you will enjoy it. Basta you're willing to learn. and to adapt. And kung meron ako nakalimutang banggitin, just comment below. Let me know your thoughts, your experience as well, kasi baka may nakalimutan ako, and with your comments, may ma-remember ako. So, may mga nagtatanong mga VA jobs daw na pwede gawin sa cellphone. Well, I'll try my best to look for kasi ayoko naman mag-suggest ng hindi ko pa natatry. Kasi I know ang daming nagko-content ng mga VA jobs na pwedeng gawin sa cellphone lang. Pero ayoko naman mag-content ng hindi ko pa natatry. Gusto ko yung talagang may experience ako para mas klaro. So far, sa more than 10 years kong pag-work from home, importante talaga na I also did jobs na sa cellphone but I wasn't so comfortable. Medyo time-consuming and awkward. So, you really need to have a laptop or a PC. Yun lang mo share ko today. And I'll catch up with you on the next video. Bye-bye!